Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1 strike now from Cole. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Standing in, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Sliced hard on the ground, and Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Cole.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. And he is in there.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Now here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Next for New York, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Smoke toward third. Bregman gloves it. And he's safe. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Giancarlo.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Drives it to deep right field. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton at the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Alvarez leads off second with nobody out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Batting ninth.
Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Lifted in the air out to right. Tucker is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting eighth.
Ready now, Mike Tauchman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Fielded cleanly. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Down in order go the Yankees. We play. So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The throw into second.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still trail. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman. DJ.
Bouncing ball toward the hole. Bregman fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Popped him up. Maldonado is there, and that's the third out. New inning set to get underway. So here's Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And now a pitch on the way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off.
First pitch on its way.
The left fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. A play at the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is in there.
Now
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Here comes Brantley. He's there and records the first out. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Mike Tuchman. And their runners at the corners now.
Tuchman.
From the stretch. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside, he misses, ball 4. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And a second run is across. To third now, but he's safe, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind an account, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
And there's out number 2. And add 1 more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it, and the inning is over. Slim lead is slim no longer, as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Right side hit hard, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Reined in. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sanchez has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer at the track, the wall, and it's gone.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
And he'll step off. Here's Brett Gardner now. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The designated hitter.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Greinke looks in, 3-1 on its way. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Ready for another shot now, Gio Urshela. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Second baseman, DJ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And no one will get this one. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes.
Leading off for the Astros, the third baseman, number 2, lGoGlee.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez taken high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Weekly hit to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Roberto Ozuna is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate.
Launched to right field and deep. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Up next to the Yankees.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 1 for 4. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And up next, a left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. And he steps off. The 2-1 home. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat-mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gardner going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And it's 1-2. 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Lays off 2-2 now. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And they coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a great start to the inning for the Bombers. It's a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. In there, 1-1. A runner in scoring position with none out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. No balls and a strike to count. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, shortstop.
Settling in now, Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman, number 10.
So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next.
Digging in to try it again, Yordan Alvarez. So far 2-for-3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Luke Boyd. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
He's set and the pitch. Mike Tuchman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that...
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
The right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
14-2, the final score in this.